Welcome to pattern making class. This is Annette Julie, and today we are working on our halter top pattern. This is the full pattern. It's butterflied. Here's a huge dart, and here we have the center front with the strap that goes around the neckline, our armhole, side seam, and we have the back to work on now. So this has our seam allowance. It's totally done. And we're going to take our back piece and we're going to trace this off and add some seam allowance on it. So let's go ahead and make a grain line. You can take your back, lace it on there. We can weight it down. And we can copy it off. Here's our waist. And then over to our side seam, which is a straight line. And now our curve up here at the top. Here is our center back. That is our side seam. Down here is our waist. And this shows the back of the neckline. So now we can add our seam allowance. So to match the front armhole and neckline area, we're going to add 1/4 of an inch on that top edge. Then when we come to the side seam, we're going to add the same 1/2 of an inch that we have over here on our front. This is a major joining seam, and we want it to be 1/2 inch. We're also going to put 1/2 inch at the bottom, so that we could join that on a skirt or put a waistband on. We want a nice sturdy seam there at the bottom. Now here at the center back, we need to do something like add an extension, so you can have a button or what have you. If you just add 1/2 of an inch seam allowance, like so, you could put a zipper in there, but it has to be a zipper that has a open top and open bottom. Okay, so I prefer to add an extension. Let's go out here and add 1/2 inch and then go in from our center back and draw a line 1/2 inch. This is the extension. And this is going to overlap itself with the other side, and you could put buttons here or buttonholes. Okay, but now of course we need seam allowance on the outside of our extension, and that would be 1/4 of an inch. And that's what our back halter can look like. We have to smooth that bottom line. Let me get a grain line in here. This is our back halter top, and because we have a right, and this would be the left side, right, the right and the left, we need 2 of this cut to in self fabric, but we could also cut 2 in lining fabric. You want the size and your name and the date. create. Let's go ahead and blend any curve lines. Here's my waist. Blending that a little bit. This looks really good. Cutting out my side seam. And it looks like a rectangle, but it's got a little bit of curvature to it, and we've eliminated the dart. We took that out with our contour bodice. We use that template to manipulate and get rid of that dart. And our back waist. And these are the two side seams that would join together. And this is not double because you're going to cut 2 layers, a lining and self. And this is double because we need the full piece because we don't want an opening there in the center front. And that is our halter top. And this is Annette Julie. And I look forward to having you check out my next videos. Please subscribe.